Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new series. This is actually going to be a bit of a longer running series. Not this specific game, but this idea of a game to play. This is a game called Robfather World, which is actually not a game in and of itself. It's a ROM hack for Super Mario World. This is the first Kaizo hack that I ever downloaded and played and beat. It was, I guess, the Kaizo game that got me hooked on actually playing Kaizo games. So I've kind of had this idea for a while to document my Kaizo journey. And even though I've already played this game, I think it would be interesting to go ahead and play through it again in a Let's Play format. So we can like see what it was like together and document my path through the Kaizo world. I'm just going to go ahead and start, and I'm going to continue talking while I start. This isn't actually the first Kaizo game that I've played. Ah, yes, Munchers. Robfather hates them, and they hate him back. It was only a matter of time before this feud took the form of war. This isn't the first Kaizo game I actually played. The first Kaizo game that I actually played was Kaizo 1. Munchetize me, Captain! I tried playing Kaizo 1 because I watched Super Beard Bros. Pro tip, screen scrolling is enabled in every level. Use it to find secrets or respawn sprites. Caution, may break setups. That's right, I need to do a regrab here. The very first one was Kaizo 1, the original Kaizo game, which I think most people know about by now. Oh god, I can skip that anyway. Unless I just completely botched the jump. It's been a while. Kaizo 1 was the first one that I played, okay? And I'm so rusty right now. It's like hard to do this and talk at the same time. Kaizo 1 was the first one! Look, I'm trying to say things, okay? Kaizo 1 was the first one that I ever tried. And that was because of the Super Beard Bros. It's like, I saw them play and I was like, if they can play it, I can play it. But they were playing it with save states. In which, if that's the only way that you, the viewer, are able to play it, you know what? More power to you. But I think playing a Kaizo game with save states ruins the entire reason for playing a Kaizo game in the first place. Oh. Yeah, check out that super awesome shortcut that I did. Like, it totally ruins the entire reason. Oh yeah, that's not how that works. We're playing Kaizo games in the first place, because Kaizo games are all about, like, overcoming the challenge, you know what I mean? You face this obstacle in front of you, and you figure out a way. Look, I know there's a way through that. You figure out a way to get through, and once you figure out a way, it's about mastering the way through it. It's about getting better at the individual skills that get you to the point that you're at. You know what I'm saying? It's like facing the same boss in Dark Souls over and over again. Eventually, you're going to start to learn its patterns, you're going to start to learn how it moves, and you're going to defeat it. Man, the first time that I played this game, I was much better at this jump. This is kind of embarrassing. Here, let's just do this the normal way. It's supposed to be easier. But yeah, Kaizo 1, first try. I didn't get very far. Beard Bros, of course, they beat it. I mean, they have a Let's Play channel. People rely on them to beat games. Okay, not rely. What am I doing here again? Of course they beat it. But I never got all the way through it. And that's because I am a fool for missing that. This checkpoint's like a little far away. But yeah, they beat it. I never beat it. Like, I got tired of it, like, really quickly. And I think it's partially because I was using save states. I didn't have quite the same level of pride and accomplishment that I would have had if I had just, you know, played it the right way. But I didn't at that time have the skills or the knowledge required to play those games correctly. Oh god. Ah, crap. Alright, that's over and done with. So I quit. But that was like a long time ago. That was like years and years ago. And then Super Mario Maker came out, right? Super Mario Maker. I was never like much of a player of Super Mario Maker myself, but I found Super Mario Maker creators on YouTube, and I found the streamers, and the streamers were playing like these super hard levels. And then they weren't just playing the super hard levels, they were also playing these super hard ROM hacks. And they were making it look so easy and making it look so fun. And for a few years, I had watched them play these games, right? Oh man. For a few years, I had watched them play these games and make them look so easy. And like, culminates in a beast of a ROM hack by Barbarian, a ROM hack creator and level creator for Mario Maker 2 and I guess Mario Maker 1 as well. He created Grand Poo World, and this was about the time that I was watching not just Carl Sagan 42, who was the player that I watched the most. Why am I constantly missing this jump? But I was watching him. I was watching Grand Pooh Bear, who the hack was named after, and I was watching Ryukar. Carl Sagan didn't actually play Grand Poo World 2, but the other two did. And Barbarian also happened to create like a compilation of all of his favorite reactions of everybody who had streamed it. And like that was about the time that I decided, hey, I want to get in on this. This seems like a lot of fun. Why am I not doing this? Right here. So this is where we go to get a secret. Secret. We just come across the top here. All the way across the top. All the way across the top. Let me see if I still have these in my phone. Take a picture using level 7. This is for a secret for later on. I'll continue my story here in a moment, but I want to see if I still have this photo on my phone. Maybe I should just take another picture. I take way more photos than I thought I did. What's wrong with me? I don't even know what all these are anymore. What is that? What is this? Like, I'm not showing you what's on my phone. I'm just going to take another picture. Here we go. I found all these organically my first time playing through it. It was pretty cool. This just takes you back to... Oh, it takes me just right to the exit. Hell yeah, dude. So yeah, that was the Grand Poo World 2 was around the time where I was like kind of getting the itch to play the Kaizo games myself. And like knowing full well that Grand Poo World 2 was completely out of my reach, I decided to... No, wait, no, that's not when I started trying again. I think it was around Grand Poo World 2 that a game called Kaizo Kindergarten, or a hack called Kaizo Kindergarten, elementary, my dear Watson. Robfather will have to travel to the munchers' lair to discover their weakness. What are they hiding? What am I trying to say? What was I saying? I don't know, I'm kind of in the groove though. I almost missed that jump. Yeah. A hack called Kaizo Kindergarten came out by Pangaea Panga, which I think a lot of people know by now. I don't remember exactly where the secret is for this one. Oh god. Nah, I forgot about that. Kaizo Kindergarten is kind of what it sounds like. It's like a beginner hack. A beginner Kaizo hack for people who have never played a Kaizo game. Teaching like all the tips and tricks and all of the tech that's required to like get through these levels, like re-grabs and shell jumps and all that fun stuff. If I remember correctly, it's down here. Yeah, dude. Treasure map number 2. Let's go ahead and take a picture. And again, I was watching Ryukar at the time, and he actually made a video about that. His channel is the reason I found out about oh my gosh. Fly. I forgot how to fly in this game, dude. Please. Dude, did I choked! But yeah, seeing Kaizo Kindergarten, like seeing that existed and that was a thing, like something to teach me how to be good at these games. I dove right in. I immediately went and downloaded it, and I was like, dude, this is awesome. I can learn these things, even though why do I go this way? Oh, a vine? Wait, did I need to not destroy that thing? I don't think I've actually ever taken this normal route before. Oh. Oh, maybe I have. That was a lot easier than I thought. So yeah, I downloaded Kaizo Kindergarten and I started playing it, and it was so hard. Like, even though it's Kaizo Kindergarten, like, it doesn't pull any punches. Like, it teaches you these things in, like, sort of one course at a time, one idea at a time, and then it tests you with like castles. And by castles, I mean like in like Mario castles, like the boss fights of Super Mario World. You know what I mean? Muncho Man, Randy Savage. Is there no? I thought I was about to die. Is there nothing here for the hot lore? So yeah, how did I do that, dude? One, two, three. Checkpoint. Get out of here, dude. So yeah, I actually started streaming a little bit of Kaizo Kindergarten. I never actually... Dang it! I never actually finished Kaizo Kindergarten. I got a decent way through, at least halfway through. I don't remember exactly how much at this point, because I lost the save file. But somewhere in the middle, I thought to myself, hey, Kaizo Kindergarten's great and all, but I kind of want to play a real game. I kind of want to put everything that I'm learning into practical use. I kind of want to... I wanted to test that out, and it didn't work. I kind of want to, like, beat some levels, you know what I'm saying? I kind of want to learn things on my own, not just, like, these test castles, which, in their own right, are satisfying, but they're very short, and it's not, like, quite the same feeling as defeating a game such as this. It's got a spin jump there, dude. Such as this. So I don't remember how I found it. Somebody tweeted it out, I'm sure. But there's another streamer named GlitchCat7. And he plays a lot of Super Mario World ROM hacks. A lot of Kaizo hacks. And he had been keeping track of all of the ones that he had played. And he has like this really nice list. Oh, dude, that was free. He has this really nice list, this public list, where he's compiled everything that he's played. Get out of here, fish. He's compiled everything that he's played, how difficult it is, whether or not he's beat it, and whether or not it's worth playing in like a really sweet, small little synopsis review. And on the right side of that list, there's like a bunch of recommendations based on the difficulty and like your comfortability with Kaizo hacks. So I found that, and I saw this game, Robfather World. And for whatever reason, I decided, hey, I'll download this one, and I'll play it. And I fell in love with it, dude. Like, it was just the right amount of challenge, and just the right amount of difficulty, and just the right amount of tricks, and just the right amount of like speed tricks and all this fun stuff. Oh god. that it just like hooked me immediately. We can expect turmoil from this point forward. Muncher Lair is heavily guarded. Honestly, though, as far as Kaizo hacks go, this is like basically free. I mean, I'm having a much easier time with this than I ever have. Like the first time that I played it, I wasn't progressing quite this fast. So I've gotten a lot better. Not to toot my own horn or anything. This was always a weird, janky setup for me though. I don't quite understand this one. I don't know. I'll get it here in a minute. But yeah, I found that list. I found this game. I started playing this game, and it's just like love at first sight, dude. I should have been running. Okay. Did I miss one? Yeah, okay, this is 3 of 4. Take a picture using level 7. I'm getting like much further in this game than I thought I would. I'm so happy. Get out of here. This was level 4 already. Well, we're only 16 minutes in. But yeah, I downloaded this game and like it gave me... Okay, so here's the thing, right? Munchausen syndrome. Here's the thing, right? If you're trying to introduce like your girlfriend or your mom or some other person who's never played a video game before in their life or has like very brief and not like useful experience in video games, like they don't have the Twitch experience, they don't have the they don't know the video game vocabulary. You're not gonna like throw you're not gonna throw Dark Souls at them, right? You're not gonna tell them to play Dark Souls because they're not gonna get it. You're gonna give them something like maybe the original Super Mario World on SNES. I don't remember how to get over there. Oh, the placement of the coins, I have to move over there earlier. My spin jump tech is not clean. Let me put that out now. But yeah, you're not gonna give them Dark Souls. You're gonna give them something like Brain Age, maybe? Or not Brain Age, it's stupid. You're gonna give them like a real Mario game, you know? You're gonna give them maybe Mario Odyssey, maybe Super Mario World, maybe even Ocarina of Time if you're feeling saucy. Something that's gonna be relatively easy to digest that teaches them how to play the game. Same thing with Kaizo games, really. Like, if it's your first time playing a Kaizo game, oh my god. You're not going to... You don't want to start with something like Grand Poo World, okay? You're not going to want to start with something like Invictus or Grand Poo World 2. You need to train. You need to go through the basics. You need to go to Kaizo kindergarten before you can go to Kaizo college. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god. I don't know if you can tell, but my voice is a little, like, not feeling great today. Came home from a bar and then, like, started playing this. Brilliant idea. Give me a moment to Oh my god! I hate those things. They juke me so bad. Yeah, you don't want to start with Grand Poo World 2. You don't want to start with Invictus. As much as you want to like immediately jump in to do the super cool things and prove that you're a real #gamer boy, you gotta learn to crawl. You gotta do the easy things. You gotta build the confidence. You gotta build the skill set. And one thing that inspired me to do this gameplay series, this Let's Play series, and maybe even a documented version of this, more edited version of this kind of thing on my main channel, is Gerard Khalil, the completionist. Love him to death. One of my favorite creators on the platform, on the internet. One of the super beard bros that I mentioned. He made a promise in a charity stream to not only play Grand Poo World 2, but to complete it without save states and do an episode of The Completionist on it. Now, noble goal, right? God bless him. But if you follow him, something that you'll probably know is that the only Kaizo... He hasn't finished a Kaizo game without save states before. He's played Kaizo 1, 2, and 3, but he did all of it with save states. And what I was saying earlier about playing these games with save states, like, not only do you miss the feeling of pride and accomplishment, you actually don't really accomplish much. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, you beat the game, but you cheated yourself. I'm kidding. You beat the game, but like you didn't actually you didn't like learn anything. Whoops. Cuz okay, maybe the words not learning anything is a little bit harsh, cuz sure you did learn something, but you don't know how to apply it in a consistent manner. Because save states take away any mistakes that you make. Where alternatively, if you get far in a level and you die, what you have to do is you got to do it again and again and again and again, and you got to master these little things, and that drills the skills, it hones the skills. They told me to put a block here. What do they call it again? A kazoo block? Not sure. Anyway, I sincerely hope you have a nice day. Orb. What was I saying? I was talking about Gerard. Yeah, he beat Kaizo 1, 2, and 3 with save states. Save states take away all of your mistakes, or at least most of your mistakes. So while he was able to stubbornly go through and do everything, and beat it all, he didn't build the skills. Oh, jeez. I missed. I had like a really cool speed setup for this before. I guess I can read the lore for you guys. Stop asking me, dude. Turn back now. There is no hope beyond this point. They are angry people. But yeah, your boy the completionist didn't drill the skills, so they weren't committed to memory, I guess, is a good way to say it. There we go. That's the speed setup. That's totally possible, dude. But like I was saying, that he like that's one of the his journey to do that is one of the reasons that I was inspired to start my journey, not to start documenting my journey, because I think it's really interesting to see how this goes. Do I actually have to hit that? I think I have to hit that. I think there's a mushroom in there. Gosh. Oh man, I remember hating this part. But yeah, at the beginning of January, I think it was the beginning of January, he started his journey. He started streaming Grand Poo World 2 out the gate, bro. Like, having never completed a Kaizo game in the past, he decided to just straight up start with Grand Poo World. Grand Poo World 2 even, which is even harder than Grand Poo World. Taking another picture. we go. Have all my pictures. And as you could probably guess, it didn't go too well for him. I think his first stream, it was like 6 hours not getting to the first checkpoint. His second stream, another 6 hours not getting to the first checkpoint. I'm rounding up a little bit though, so it makes it sound slightly worse than it actually is. His third stream, I think it was another 6 hours, but he finally was able to not just get to the checkpoint, but beat the entire level, which is actually further than I've ever been able to get. So who am I to say anything? But his most recent stream, as of me recording this video, was him playing the next level, the second level. It's called Laser Lifts. And he did another like roughly 6 hour stream, I think 5.5 or something like that. Munch Flicks and Chill. I forgot about that name. That's awesome. He did another one, and at the end of the 6 hours, he still wasn't at the checkpoint for the second level. And though I didn't watch the whole stream, I think he got stuck at a shell jump. And shell jumps, I think for those of you who can hit them, I think you realize at some point that they're not so scary. Like if you practice them enough and you practice the tech enough and you're forced to use the tech enough, shell jumps, I wouldn't call them exactly free. They're probably free for the top players, but they're a lot easier than they look or than you think they are. And that goes back to the whole practicing and drilling that I was talking about before. And Gerard didn't have any of that experience, so he doesn't know how to consistently hit a shell jump. He doesn't know exactly where his player needs to be. He doesn't know like exactly when to let go of the shell. He might hit it every once in a while, but I don't know if he knows where it should land. You know what I'm saying? But if he had gone through the journey of playing something as easy as Robfather World and then moving on to the next games that we're going to move on, Quickie World 1, Quickie World 2, Super Cool World, which is actually the one that I'm currently on, which is quite a bit harder than this. And very challenging, but also very satisfying. There's going to be a lot of editing in that one compared to this one. This one was actually relatively smooth as far as I can tell. If he had gone through all of those, he would at least have that shell jump down, I think. At least a lot better than he does now. He would know a lot more of the tricks. And if he played Kaizo Kindergarten, he would know a lot more of the tricks. He would know more things. And playing a super hard game like Dark Souls, like, it expects that you know some amount of gaming vocabulary. And that's the same when it comes to a Kaizo game. A hard Kaizo game expects you to know a certain amount of Super Mario World physics and vernacular and indicators and just kind of tech that you can do. So trying to jump into the deep end without knowing what you're doing, I think is a fool's errand. And at the end of that stream, Gerard did finally say that he's probably going to go back and try and play Kaizo Kindergarten. And I was just like, thank God he's not going to... I just don't want him to burn out, you know? I want him to go through these games and just feel this kind of sense of satisfaction that I do every time I beat one of these levels and learn these tricks. Because I think there's so much reward that you can derive from these games if you're into difficult platformers like this, which he definitely is. And I feel like trying to jump straight into the hard stuff without cutting your teeth on the easy stuff first is robbing yourself of that experience and that enjoyment and that fun. But yeah, this I kind of only want these episodes to be 20 to 30 minutes long. This episode, I guess, has gone on a little bit longer because I kind of drew out that introduction about why I'm even doing any of this. But I hope you enjoy it. I'm not going to be like, it's not going to be just hours and hours of me dying. As I'm going through these games, I'm gonna have them edited down to be a little more concise, progress based, and hopefully fun to watch, and a fun journey for us to take together. So I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.